Question: Salim, Sunday, and Shaka shared a sum of 1,100 naira. For every 2 naira that Salim gets, Sunday gets 50 kobo. And for every 4 naira Sunday gets, Shaka gets 2 naira. Find Shaka's share. Solution. So first thing first, let's establish the unit here. So the unit here is 100 kobo makes what? 1 naira. So the unit has been established here. Alright. So the next thing now, we'll be substituting each of their shares by a letter, or what we might want to call their ratio by a letter. So let's Salem share. Let Salim share be called P, and Shaka share be called Q, and Sunday's share be called what? Y. Good. Alright, so from this statement, for every 2 naira that Salem gets, Sunday gets 50 kobo. So for every 2 naira that Salem gets, we say Salem is what? P. For every 2 naira that Salem gets, for every 2 naira that Salim gets, Sunday gets 50 kobo. Sunday is Y over Y. Guess what? 50 kobo. We could call it 50 kobo, or we could just keep it as 0.5 using this unit. Which gives you what? 4 over 1. So therefore, P over Y is equals to 4 over 1. That's the ratio of Salem's share is to Sunday's share. Now for the second statement, and for every 4 naira Sunday gets, Sunday is what? For every 4 naira that Sunday gets, that Sunday is Y. For every 4 naira that Sunday gets, Shaka gets 2 naira over Shaka is what? P. Y over P. Shaka gets what? 2 naira, which is what? 2 over 1. So therefore, Y over Q is equals to 2 over 1. So we call this equation 1. We call this equation 2. Now for equation 3, you cross multiply. So you have what? From equation 1, you have P equals to what? 4y. This is what we call equation 3. Now from equation 2, when you cross multiply, you have what? Y is equals to what? 2q. Right? This is for equation what? 4. and you think that's where all the equation is. Nah. So from this equation 3 and 4, what are you going to do next? You substitute equation, you substitute equation 4 in equation 3. So basically what I'm saying, this y is the subject of formula in equation 4, and we have p equals to what? 4y. So instead of using this y again, we will replace it with this 2q, right? So what we'll be having now is what? P equals to 4, that's this 4, then this y, instead of using this y again, we use 2q, open bracket, 2q, which will give you what? P equals to what? 8q. That becomes your equation 5. So comparing equation 3 and equation 5, that's comparing this and this. What do you notice? The p's are the subject of formula. So comparing these two equations, you will have what? 4y is equals to what? HQ. For y is equals to what? 8q. So what you do is that you divide both sides by 8y. So you divide both sides by 8y. I mean, to just get the ratio, the proper ratio between the two. So you divide both sides by 8y. 8y here, 8y here. You have what? Y cancel this y, 1 1, 4 going to 4, 1, 4 going to 8, 2, 8 going to 8, 1, 8 going to 8, 1. So what you will be having now is what? 1 over 2 equals to what? Q over y. Right? That means Q over y is equals to 1 over 2. Right? So basically what it also means in these terms, relatively, it means that Q in terms of relatively and ratio. When I mean relatively, I mean ratio. In terms of relativity, we have Q equals to what? 1, and Y is equals to what? 2. Right? So, but remember at equation 3, which is P equals to 4y. So we are trying to get P now. So what it means is that we already have y as 2. So we say what? From equation 3, we have P equals to what? 4 bracket 2. Right? Which gives you what? 8. So what does it mean now? You have we have Salem share, we have Shaka share, and we have what? Sunday share. We have Salem share as P, which is 8. We have Shaka share as Q. Q is what? 1. And we had Sunday share as what? Y, which is 2. So if you add this, if you sum it up together, 8 plus 9 8 plus 1, sorry, 9. 9 plus 2, 11. So that's the total ratio for the amount. Now the question is, find Shaka's share. And Shaka's share is meant to be Q. So meaning that Shaka's ratio or Shaka's fraction will be what? This is Shaka's share, which is 1 out of the 11th portion shared. So what it means is that 1 over what? 11 times, don't forget the amount. The amount was what? 1,100. 1,100. 11 going to 11, 1. 11 going to 11 here, 1. So what we'll be having is what? 100 naira. So that's Shaka's share.